Some of the packs that you'll see in this upcoming stream were provided free of charge from the Creator Network, and previous to that, the Game Changers, EA Game Changers Network. I guess you could call it a network, right? Okay, so that's the disclosure. Some of the packs used in this stream were provided free of charge. And in this stream, we are going to find John Titor, who has moved his home. He has moved his home to a much larger lot, and he is getting ready to embark on a building spree that's going to take him up to the third, let me get John here instead of this other guy, up to the third milestone of building $1 million home, right? We need to have a home worth $200,000. We've got enough money. We've got like $63,000. So we should have enough money to reach that milestone without any problem. And then we're going to throw, using the new Party Essentials pack, we're going to build a potluck room and throw a potluck. The idea with this particular home is going to be a house for all occasions, right? So each room, or not each room, each event that we can kind of throw in game, we're going to try to do a room, and I'll do like, maybe a U shape around a courtyard, right? And so no matter what you want to do, what kind of party you want to throw, there'd be a room to use to throw it in. Our first one was house party, and we did that on our original lot over, was it Tomarang? It was in Tomarang, but we're going to need a really large lot, so I went ahead and moved him here to Del Sol, right? And so we're going to build a room here for our potluck, keep building around for every event, and building up to $1 million. What we're also going to build today is we're going to extend this house a little bit out to this side. We're going to make the kitchen, since it's a potluck and we need to cook, right? We need to cook for the people that are going to be coming. We're going to extend the kitchen. We're going to extend the dining area. We will also extend this office out. And then I think on this side of the bathroom, we will create a sort of mud room so that we can go out to this part of the house, maybe to a garage or something. And we might go ahead and relocate. Well, we might relocate the laundry room back here. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. We'll have to see how that goes. For now, let me get in here and make sure that we are in fact running. Make sure I'm actually online and not just talking to nobody at the moment. Okay, so there we go. We are good to go. Let me see here. The first thing I want to do is we'll go in here to build mode. I should have most of my cheats active already. We'll turn on the sun. It's a little hazy today in Del Sol. It's not a bright, sunny Del Sol day. You can see got maybe some sort of June gloom there, right? So it's going to be a little bit darker here as we build, but that's okay. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we will go ahead and build the party room first, because I want to make sure I have enough money for that. Then we'll extend the house to use up whatever money's left. This particular room, what size did I make this? I'd like to make the rooms pretty much all the same size. That's kind of my idea. We've got 7 squares by 7 squares. So 7 by 7 room here. I'm going to go ahead and move this over a little bit. And actually, it looks like my cheats are not turned on. So let's turn our cheats on here. There are 3 cheats that I use whenever I'm building. Ignore gameplay. I always have to say this one out loud. Unlocks. I don't really say it out loud. I say it in my head, but unlocks entitlements. And that didn't work. What did I do wrong here? BB dot ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Okay, that looks like it's spelled right. So we're going to go. Did it work? There we go. And show hidden objects. And that pretty much gives us access to all of the build by catalog. Now, not the debug menu. It does not have the debug items, but it does have the rest of the catalog, right? The sort of things like the crystals will be in there and the rocks and stuff like that. And then anything that we would have to earn through work or leveling up or something, those will already be open. They'll already be available. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put, one thing I'm going to do, let me stop for a second. Since we're building these rooms outside, and we really should probably put some bathrooms out here, because my idea would be if we're going to throw a party, we're going to lock up the house so people can't go in the main house. And they can only go in the party room or maybe out in this courtyard. So we probably should think about putting some bathrooms in. And I guess we could either put, I was gonna say we could either put them down here or here. And I suppose we'll go ahead and we'll put them here in the middle. Do like this, maybe. Try to decide what would be the best way to line this out. We're going to need a walkway to get down here. Okay, let's just do like this and like this. I think it'll be okay. We'll grab some flooring here. Grab some wall. We'll paint the inside, and then we'll put 2 bathrooms into this space. I think that will be enough. We shall see. Most of the parties, that you throw, they end up being about, I don't know, maybe 15 people or something like that. They're never super huge, so we don't need a lot of space. Not really. Let's do like this and like this. I'm going to throw a couple of cheap lights in there. Like so. I don't know what I'm going to put in this alcove here. Something. Maybe just a garbage can? Maybe. And then we'll throw in some quick plumbing here. These are just really, standard, I think, standard sort of semi-public restrooms, right? Things your guests can use when they come over. Let's use maybe this one. Let's go with this one. We'll put a door here, and then we'll put in a couple of sinks, of course. This is what I've been using in the house a lot, is this better basin sink. So we'll go ahead and continue to use that. And then some mirrors. Let's see here. And all in all, this will be pretty quick. We could throw in some toilet paper. A lot of times I don't put toilet paper in bathrooms. Sims don't use it. And it's like these have kind of a bidet built into them anyway, right? But we'll go ahead and throw that in there. At some point, if I really need to put stuff in to make it up to $1 million house, I might put cabinetry and all sorts of things, in this bathroom. But for now, we'll leave it at that. And I don't know what to do with this space. I'm going to leave that open and then we'll just decide, right? For now, we can go down here and we can put in our 7x7 space for a potluck. Now, since it's a potluck, the idea is that people are going to come over, I guess, and eat, and then they get just whatever you give them, right? That really sounds more like a dinner party to me, because when I read the description of it, it did not sound like, like everybody was going to bring a dish. It sounded like just you were going to bring a dish, right? Just you were going to cook. So we'll see here when we actually do the party. I've not done most of these parties. I have, done like a birthday party. I've done a wedding, and I've done, house party maybe. That's about it. I haven't done most of these parties. So I'm a little bit at a loss here, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and grab one of these big windows here. Do it like that. I'm not going to put a white door in these other builds. I think I'm going to just use this as the door. I really put this in to have a really large window, you know, to the outside, but it also acts as a door. So I think we're going to roll with that and just keep it as a door. Now with the potluck, we're going to use this Party Essentials pack, right? We're going to look and see what we got in there first. That was kind of the inspiration. An individual on Twitter, Simmer like simmer and then mum like mom, but kind of the English version, you know, M-U-M. She suggested that maybe people could try building a room or a lot. She actually said a lot for every event using this Party Essentials pack, which is a very cool idea. I do like that. I don't want to do a whole lot for every event, but an individual room in this mansion I'm trying to build did seem like maybe it'd be a good idea. So we're going to come in here and it's potluck. So potluck to me feels very sort of homey, right? And it's going to be kind of serve yourself, kind of buffet-ish. And I guess we will use this bar, but I'm thinking of turning it around this way and then bringing out some cabinetry out to each side that we could put dishes on, right? Dishes of food. I think we're only supposed to serve like one thing. That's a weird thing. Let me get the rest of this Party Essential stuff first, maybe before I jump into cabinetry. I think we're only supposed to serve like one thing, which seems really kind of weird to me. That just doesn't feel like a potluck, but okay, I guess that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to question it too much. I'm not here to question it. I'm just here to do it. Well, I think we'll go with, I really don't know. Again, with potluck, one of the few times I've had potluck has been like, say, at a funeral, right? That's real common because everyone will bring like a different dish to sort of the wake afterwards, like a country type funeral, right? So that's kind of what I've got in my head, but I know this is just probably not going to be anything like that. But maybe I should decorate it like a funeral, maybe, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Maybe we should go ahead and just kind of give it that feel. So we would have just some darks, like some blacks and some whites. I want to stick with a lot of kind of white here, but I don't want to do too much white because we'll probably do a lot of white if we do a wedding. I don't know. Let's see here. We'll need, let's use this dining table. Again, it's got kind of a black and a white vibe going here. And I feel like maybe I should have two of these. One here, one here. I don't know if I should try intersecting those or not. Maybe like that. That actually looks kind of good. And it gives us a little more room, makes it an 8-seater that way instead of just 2 6-seaters. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. And we'll find some chairs to fit it later. With this particular thing here, it does come in black and white. It also comes in this sort of gray. But I don't want to get super, super somber. I don't know, though. That might be our only options because that just might be what works. If we're going to even use this. We don't have to use everything, naturally. I'm going to put some of these in here. None of these sort of neon signs really work for a funeral. So we're going to not use those. Now we do have these festive party streamers for a festive funeral. Maybe I should have done this like a New Orleans funeral. You know how they kind of take it, sort of Creole funeral. They take it a little bit more upbeat, a little bit happier. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go with this for now. We'll use these streamers here against this wall. And since it is a funeral, we'll use this party board because, again, usually there will be some sort of board, maybe with someone's picture on it, or, you know, sort of memorial type of board. I'm going to put that over here. Now, again, that's a little bit much. That is a little bit much for a funeral. Let's see what other designs do we have. We have this. Now, that looks sweet. That looks kind of nice. I could see that sort of at a funeral. That's okay. Maybe that's not bad. Let me see here. Let me rearrange things here just a second on my desk. Sorry, I went a little silent. We've got that. This is not great. Not that. Not for it's okay. It looks fine. But not for this, you know, sort of application. I either like this or that. Both of those, I think, kind of work. And this is really tough. I think we could go with that, but let's go with this for now. Let's go with the butterfly for now. I think it has a nice kind of feel to it for a funeral. We are not going to do balloons for the funeral. We had this sort of floor confetti. I don't think we'll do that either. Let's see here. We can do the TV pretty easily because, again, you might have in this day and age especially, you might have a multimedia presentation at a funeral. So I'm going to put one here at each end of this room. Love the new TV, by the way. I love the curved shape and the backlit nature of it. It's very, very cool. We'll do that. We'll put in a couple of speakers here. Like that. I mean, we could put some balloons in, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling that very much. We're not going to need a fog machine, I think, for a potluck. I guess, you know, one thing I could do is take a couple of these tables, though, and let's put them over here underneath the television. And we'll move the TVs up. We'll move the speakers up. This up and this up. Now, let me take a look here and see. I'm going to use these particular centerpieces on these tables. I'm not planning on putting food on those tables, but my thought is flowers, you know, since you're going to have a lot of flowers at a funeral, and plants. So we might put those on these tables. And if I can find something that looks like maybe cards or maybe programs, you know, a lot of times there'll be a program at the funeral, or there'll be a sort of little flyer or brochure type of thing that will kind of tell you about the person that has passed, kind of tell you about their life. So we're going to do that too. We're going to look at putting maybe something like that on those tables. And then we could put, like, you know, floral centerpieces on these raised sort of, what are these called? Yeah. Florals, that's a centerpiece pedestal, basically. So we can put floral centerpieces here on these pedestals. Now, we are going to use, I'll put these out maybe. Let's find something here we can, color-wise it works. I guess all of them are fine. We'll grab that and this. And we'll use it as decor once we have the extra cabinetry out here for food placement. The flooring doesn't really work for me. I do want to change the flooring out. Now, so far, the rest of the house does have this wood floors. But my thought is maybe we'll go with a white tile. White and gray, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I don't really normally do a room like this. It's all kind of, you know, white and gray. I usually do put a lot of color into it, but since I've got it in my head now that this is for a funeral, a potluck for a funeral, then that's kind of where I am, right? I'm gonna own it, and that's what we're doing. So we'll put some windows in there, and that might be about it. I think that's about all that we can really use from the Party Essentials pack for a potluck funeral, right? Let's go ahead and look at flooring and see what we can maybe work with here. We've got something like that, which is not too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. How about that? That's a lot of gray, though. That really does bring the tone way down. That's almost too much white. Looks almost a little bit contrived to have that much white in the room with this black and the other white. We could do something like that. That's not too bad. That looks pretty nice. Let me look at the tile. None of this is really grabbing me. My thought is well, my thought is I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't really know where I'm going with this, and maybe trying to do this as a room for a funeral might be a little bit too much. Maybe that is not the way I should have went with this, but gosh, I am here, so I don't see any choice but to follow it through. Well, there is a choice. I could just completely redo it, but let's go ahead and see what we come up with. We've got this sort of stuff. It's also in a... That's just... I don't want to get too dark. I don't want to get too drugged down. Maybe something like that. That's not too bad. The blue and this wood give it a little bit something more there instead of just dark, you know, just the black and the white. And when we bring in some flowers and plants, that's also going to really dress up this area. It's going to bring a lot of color in that way as well. So I got to keep that in mind because that definitely will help change the tone of this room and kind of help establish its character. So we're going to find some chairs here, some sort of chairs we would use for potluck. What kind of chairs would we use for potluck? I don't know. Again, I'm thinking in terms of like, you know, most potlucks I've been to a funeral at a church, right? So if you do a funeral at a church, it's going to be these kind of folding type of chairs, right? Stuff like that. What else do we have here? We've got these. These are really cool. I do love these. These came from the wedding pack. Could do maybe a white. And hopefully this won't be too crowded here. Hope not. We'll see as we have the party if it's too crowded once we get going. Okay, let's find some cabinetry real quick. We're going to put that in here to hopefully complement this bar. Now, one thing that could be really tough here is the bar, you know, the color white we've got there. It's going to be hard to match it probably to anything else. I really do kind of like this open look here of the cabinetry from Snowy Escape, because it does feel almost like you can move it around the room, like it's modular. So it's maybe not always sitting here, right? And like maybe they just bring it out as they need it, and they can, leave it, leave it other places if they don't need it, that sort of thing. Now, I don't want to fill up too much of our space here, right? Not too much, because I need room to put food out. Let me see here. Does that stick outside? No, I guess it doesn't. It's kind of weird looking there. To be honest, it's a little odd. I could put it there. That's a little bit crowded, but it's not too bad. And again, I think, with this sort of tight situation, it's not too unusual for things to be kind of packed in together like that. For right now, I'm going to change the tone of it a little bit. Once again, and then I'm going to bring in the flowers and plants for this room, because that I think I really need to bring those in so I can kind of have a feel for where this is headed color-wise. So let's bring in some great floral arrangements. Now we have stuff like this. I love this. I use this literally like all the time, right? And it looks pretty good there. It does block the TV a little bit. So we could put it there. We could move the TV up. I think I'll put that there. Centerpiece on that table. We'll bring some nice orange into this room like that. Let's see here. My idea is also, with this being more of a funeral, for a funeral setup, we probably are going to have a lot of different sort of floral arrangements in this room, because people are going to send different stuff, plants and flowers. So maybe we'll make these two match, right, on the pedestals. And then stuff like this, that's the only time I'll use it. I'll use that there. Let's grab maybe that sort of arrangement there. I'm also going to go ahead and put in maybe a small table back here. In fact, we could use this again. Well, except I've already got so many of that. I was thinking, well, we could put another one of these over here, but we're getting a lot of that in here, so let's not do that. Let's look and see if we can put something else. What I really want is just a place where we could put more flowers and plants. Again, if you've ever been to a funeral in the United States, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but here in the US, if you've ever been to a funeral, there's usually tons of plants, tons of flowers. So let's put that there. I also want to grab, like I said, something that looks like sort of brochures or programs to the event. We will look maybe here. I think there's like an open book, right? That looks like you're writing in it. I'm going to put that by the door as kind of a guest book. If I can find it in here. I use it a lot, so you would think by this point I would remember where it is placed. You know, let's try this. Let's try book. I'm going to try just putting in the word book. I think it might come up. And it'll save me from searching through quite so much stuff. If I'm lucky, if it does come up. Oh, let's use this maybe. Well, I do like that, but I don't know about the books in there. I'm going to set it out for now. Kind of like over here. Go with that. Now, oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for, the notebook. So let's put it here. Again, it's kind of like a little guest registry, a little guest book, maybe to put your condolences, stuff like that. Kind of thought we might be able to fit another plant there, maybe not. We can put one here on the floor. Since nobody is actually really going to use the guest book, it'll be okay if we kind of, if it's not really accessible, in my opinion. It's okay if this table is not accessible because it's not something we're really planning on having people use. It's just decorative. About this. I kind of want to find something that actually won't lock to the table like that. And then let's make it smaller and we'll kind of lift it up here. Kind of move it into place. I don't have the tool mod on right now and I need the tool mod. As you can see, it's kind of floating there. Maybe this will work though. Is it going to line up okay? It lines up okay. So we'll put that there and we will put maybe a little, what's this? A little lucky lotus tree. Nah. I'm going to try to find something else that looks kind of like a floral arrangement. We do have something like this, kind of country. But you know, I was just saying, it's country funerals where you tend to have those big potlucks. So maybe, of course, it wants to lock onto the table. So maybe not. We've got this. This will be nice. We could do this. Put that in there. And then let's put a few more kind of plants here at the bottom. Do. We probably could maybe put something here. This is a guest book. Maybe we could put a mirror over on the wall there. Or some art. I'm going to go with a mirror to begin with. I might change it out for art. We'll see. The room is kind of modern, so let's keep just maybe a modern mirror here. Now let's put some more plants out on this table over here. There was one I saw just a bit ago, maybe this. Yeah, let's use this. That's really pretty. We want to make it look like this person had a lot of friends, of course. That's our goal here. We do want to make it look like they had a lot of friends. So we'll put a lot of different little, flowers and things here. I'll be honest, nowadays, I don't know how much. This is probably getting a little bit passe, this idea of flowers and plants. I think a lot of people would rather you made, a charitable donation a lot of times to maybe the deceased favorite charity or something like that. Because you do oftentimes end up with a lot of plants like this, a lot of flowers. And you're kind of scrambling, trying to find places to send them home with, right? Send them with other people because you just don't have room for all of it. And then it starts to feel a little bit like, like a little bit of a waste. And so there is that sort of push to maybe just make a donation to a charity. Although I do think some plants and flowers are nice at a funeral. It does liven it up, makes it feel a little less, a little bit brighter, a little bit happier, a little less somber. Again, let me look through this. There was something I just saw. I think it's this right here. This here. Put that there. Did I use that on the table? I did. That's the exact same thing I used on the table. So let's not use that. We'll take that off. I don't want it to match too much. I thought about using this, and this is pretty. I think we'll do that. And then maybe one more kind of small item here. Let me see. What have we got? Take that out. Maybe this one? This kind? That's not too bad. I do like that. That's kind of pretty, a little succulent in there. And that might be enough. And now I think at this end, by this, this setup, we'll go ahead and we'll put two matching items down here that are maybe just always part of the room. We've got this. I like this a lot. Now this is really, really pretty. It comes in a great kind of orange vase there. But we also have this, which is the rubber plant, right? So corporate looking that I'm thinking about using it because it does have a sort of institutional look almost. Like you feel like you could see this in any sort of lobby. But it would be nice to have something with a little more height than either one of these plants. Let's look here. That's not bad. That actually looks pretty good. And we have this too. That's really not that high though. Let's... got something like this. I use that quite a bit, that plant there, and I think we're going to go ahead and use it here as well. It's got a nice look to it, and its footprint is not, the grid footprint, the green outline there is not very big. So it fits easily here where it won't interfere with routing that much. It also comes in a white, so we could do white to match the rest of the room. Okay, so it's coming along pretty well. We've got a bar. We've got a place to put the food we're going to make on there. Got a little place, a little guest book to sign. Let's grab another one of these and put it over here by our kind of welcome board, maybe. I don't know about that. I mean, I do like the idea. Let's bring that down a little bit, maybe. Could do that. I've really spent a lot of money in this room so far. I mean, about $20,000 it looks like. Well, including the bathrooms. So definitely kind of blowing through the dollars here. We'll light up those corners. We'll throw another one over here by this side. There. Okay. Now, we could put some sort of rug here as you enter the door. Let's take a look at what we have. I don't think there were any rugs with that new kit, right? The new party essentials. No, just confetti. So we're not going to do confetti for a funeral potluck, but we might see if we can find some sort of rug here. Got some welcome mats. What shall we use? What shall we use? I don't know. Let's see. Nothing's really popping into my head. I'm going to scan through these and kind of see what we've got, but I'm not really getting a real strong feel, like, you know, use this, use that type of feel. We do have this. Now, this is kind of industrial looking. Sorry about that. Kind of industrial looking, you know, I mean, or not industrial, institutional looking, right? It looks like the sort of thing you'd see at someplace that gets a lot of traffic, right? Because they want you to come in and wipe your feet as you walk through the door. I just need a good rectangular rug to put into that spot. Now, this is not bad. This is too big, I think. And it's not a rectangle. It's kind of too bad, though, because I do think the design on it's good. We could grab something like this. Make it a little bit smaller. And then we've got this new rug. You know, we've got this new sort of astral attunement. Now, size-wise, I do like that. I don't know if there's anything here that's going to suit us. Now we've got something like this. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I guess we could kind of go with that. That seems a little... I mean, the pattern on it seems a little like, you know, I don't know, like you'd go to a fortune teller's house more than... I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Not a church. Not really, right? A funeral parlor, maybe? Someplace to have a wake in a funeral parlor? Maybe that. I don't know. The color on there, though, does work really well. Oh, boy. And that is exactly kind of what I'm thinking of. Is exactly that color right there. It looks so good. It looks exactly like what I want. I may just leave it. You know, yeah, the pattern's a little odd, sure, but the color is really working with the rest of this room. And until I come up with, you know, if I don't, since I'm not coming up with something else that does work, we've got this. Now, that's not too bad. It's awfully dark. That might be okay. I don't know about that color there. So it's either that or that, you know, let's see. I mean, it's definitely a departure from all the black and the white. But it has a really nice kind of... It has a nice feel to it. Like it does kind of go with the floors and the walls. This sort of stuff well enough. Okay, let's leave it with that. Let's just leave it with that. Because I think that's going to be okay. You know, like if you're coming in, it's kind of a place to wipe your feet. That seems all right. So we're about ready to have our potluck. How much money have I got left? $42,000. So let's have our potluck. And then after that, we will extend that main house and go from there. Let's go ahead and let's go into live mode here. What time is it? It might be, it's kind of late for potluck. Is it? I don't know if it is or not. He's hungry. He's hungry. And so that is what you need to do with when you're going to have a potluck, right? Is eat. So I'm going to stop his bath. I'm going to have this guy, let's have him throw the potluck. And just see how this goes, because I don't know much about it. You're about to see as much as I know. Is I opened it and I pulled up this event coming up. Okay, start an event. And since I've got something planned, you know, now there's a dinner party event. So I wonder how that's different. How's that different from potluck? Oops, let me see here. Host an incredible evening of culinary delights. Hire a renowned caterer or show off your own skills. So I might do that in the future. Well, I will do that in the future. But for now, where was this potluck thing I saw? I don't know. There is a potluck, right? I hope I didn't. Surely there is. I know I saw that. Dinner party, dance party, house party. Okay, how come I'm not finding it now? I know there was a potluck in here. I know it. Now I'm seeing dinner party, pool party, black and white bash, keg party. This is so weird. I am certain there was. Oh, there it is. Neighborhood potluck. Okay. I forgot the word neighborhood was on it. Neighborhood potluck. So this is what I know. It's an event about sharing your favorite food. So get ready to showcase your culinary skills and just prepare a delicious dish. Invite over your favorite guests. And it'll be an incredible feast to remember. Okay, so that's what we've got. So we're going to go here. The host. The host is me, Jason Sterling, or at least one of the Sims in the game that I named that. The potluck contributor. Okay, so here we go. To contribute to the potluck, and it says we need 3. We got 1, 2, and that's it. But how do I get more people? Why is there only 2 available? I know he knows more than 2 people. Okay, so 3 are required and I've got 2. So that's not going to work. Not even the person he lives with would work. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, let's try. Have him. We'll have him throw the potluck. Maybe we won't be having a potluck. I thought we were going to. I didn't get far enough to see that it needs 3 people. Got 3 friends? Who has 3 friends? That's a lot of friends. Who has all those friends? Obviously not my Sims, I guess. Okay, let's look here at potluck again. Here we go. The host. This guy this time. And the potluck contributor. Oh my gosh. Really? I don't understand this. I really don't understand this because how do they decide it can be a contributor? Let me read this. Guests must know the event host and must not be from the current household. Yeah, but they know a lot of people beyond what's being shown here. So is it the time of night maybe? Well, it doesn't matter. We certainly can't do it. We can't do it until we know enough people. We do know enough people here. I'll show you. I mean, maybe we don't know them well enough, but, well, he doesn't actually know very many. How about this Sim here? But he does. He knows lots of people. See? Well, or he knows his cat and dog. He knows a few people. So I'm going to assume maybe the time of day. I'm going to assume maybe the time of day is throwing it off. And we're going to have to just come up with a plan B. I don't know what else. I guess I could throw host a dinner in there. A dinner to memorialize the deceased, maybe. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try that. If I host a dinner party instead of a potluck, that might be something we can do with that room. Although I did design the room as a potluck room. Let's try a dinner party. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, so we've got... See, I thought about... What's a keg party? Maybe we could do that. I thought that we would do a birthday party, but I don't want to age anybody up. Where is that dinner party? Right here. Okay, so we need a host and 2 guests and a caterer. So we'll go ahead and we'll make myself the host. And we need 2 guests, so we'll invite those 2. And a caterer. Do we have to have a caterer? Yes, we have to have a caterer. So we'll just hire. Or we could have him be the caterer. Just hire the rollout. We'll hire the rollout and... But that didn't work, did it? What's missing? Titor residence. Start an event. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is really not what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a potluck in here. But I guess we could still call it a dinner, you know, like I said, to memorialize the deceased. Let me go real quick and try to lock the house down. I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, lock for everybody is what I want. Everybody but the house. Okay, are there any other doors? I don't think so. Now, let's lock this one as well. And I guess once I get some food made, I can bring the food over here. Because I am planning on making the food myself. Once I get done eating that big bowl of peas, I'm going to. Let's cook a gourmet meal. And we'll do... We could serve fruitcake. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, let's try that. We're going to serve gourmet fruitcake for dinner. So we're going to send him over there to make a fruitcake. Meanwhile, we'll have John here, John Titor. We'll have him go out here and make some drinks. Let's get him over here. Make a drink. Make drinks for Sebastian. We'll make Sebastian a drink. I need to make 3 drinks. I need to thank a guest for coming. And I need to have Sims dance. This isn't really the sort of place where you dance because it is a funeral. But maybe okay. We'll see. Now, where is our guest? Out there in the rain. He's already dancing. Doesn't that count? He's already dancing. It says dancing at the same time, I guess. Okay. So let's friendly introduction. And come on, friendly introduction. Let's introduce ourselves. This is our other guest over here. Will we know him? Okay, so let's do we know him? Is he one of our guests? I think he's one of our guests. Let's call... Well, he's coming over anyway. I don't know who he is. I think he's our guest. I think so. Is he headed... Don't go in the house. Yeah, I think he's headed back there to this area. So let's go back over here. Oh, who's that? That's probably... Did we hire a bartender? That's the caterer. Okay, so she's making drinks, which is fine. Let's have, let's chat here, like so. Yes, he does like jokes. We'll say he likes jokes. That's fine. Now, she's got some drinks going here. It's going to set them out at the table so we can kind of grab something to drink. Where are our guests? There's one of our guests. There they are. Okay, so everyone is making their way here. Let me check with him and see if he's done that fruitcake yet. He is. Is the fruitcake done? Is that it? Yes. So we're going to grab our fruitcake here. We're going to bring our fruitcake for this gourmet dinner. This is gourmet fruitcake, by the way. That's why we're having it for dinner, is because it's gourmet. There's not very much there. There's not very much there. I'm going to go ahead and teleport him here just because we don't have a lot of time with these parties. And I'm going to call everybody to a meal, a delicious meal of fruitcake. Actually, I do kind of like this room. I do. I think the room came together okay. Let's have him go ahead and make a drink too. We'll have him make a drink for this other guest. Hopefully that'll work. And then, let me see here. Let's see if we can thank him for coming. I'll take care of that requirement. And then we will go ahead and turn on some music. There's going to be a lot of noise in this room with all those TVs going and music, but that's okay. And we'll turn on some music over here. See how crazy this room can get. And then we'll see if they just all get to dancing, and then hopefully... Okay, so far I don't have the drinks. The drinks have not been satisfied, right? I told him to make a drink. He has not made a drink. Let me just have him make a drink for himself. Make a drink. Make drink. Or we'll just make this. This ought to be easy. Apple nectar. That's an easy drink to make. And we've got Sims chatting at the same time. Let's chat with him. There we go. Now, see, it's got eating at the same time, but for goodness sakes, they all already ate. Let's call them to a meal again. See if we can get 3 people eating again. And then we just have dancing. We're up to a silver level. This is actually, I'm really excited because this is better than the first party I threw, the house party. We never got past bronze. So this already is doing better. Are they all eating at the same time? One of them is. He is. Come on. Am I out of food? Oh, man. I may not. Can I get food out of the bar now? Hold on here. Let me check something real quick. This is a party. Sometimes with a party, you got to go with the flow. You got to go on the fly. Do we have anything in the fridge here to eat? Even spoiled food? No, nothing. Lord. Okay, so I don't have any food. And I need 3 people eating at the same time. Does he have any food in his inventory? Anything at all? No. Is that edible? No. We could, you know what we could do is maybe I could have him make waffles. Do I have enough time to make waffles? Maybe I have enough time to make waffles. Let's try. That's, this waffle maker might actually come in handy through some miracle. Because I was originally going to try to make $1 million and build a house making waffles and pizza and selling that in the front yard. It did not work. So now I am making $1 million by making jewelry. That does work. So, and I don't want him going to bed. He needs to make some waffles and get people going. I don't know how we're going to get people dancing. Once I get these waffles done, there should be enough servings for everyone to eat again. Maybe if I have him dance. You are not going to bed, sir. Stop. I'm going to go ahead and fill his needs up because I can't have him leaving. I need him to make waffles. Are they done? Did he even finish them? Show off work. Let's do that. Let's show it off to Sebastian. Have Sims eating at the same time. We are just not getting there. We're not making it. Maybe I should try to have them dance. Is it working? It is working. Is it done? Serve waffles. Here we go. We're going to serve the waffles. He's not. Where's he going? Do you need to go to the bathroom? I guess so. Okay, so what's he doing? Show off work. Stop that. Let's go ahead and serve these things. Yay! There we go. Chicken and waffles for everybody. This is the 3rd course, you guys. Congratulations. Where is it? What'd you do with it? Where did he put it? Put it in his inventory? I swear, if he put it in his inventory, what did he do with the chicken and waffles? Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Whew. Okay, let's call to a meal. I don't have much time left. Come on. Call to a meal. You eat, you eat, you eat. Even the caterer could eat. Would she count? Okay, so I've got 1, 2 people eating. Where's the third person? There we go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 3 people eating. Hooray. Now it says make some coffee or tea. Damn. How much? Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell him to dance. And I'm going to tell him to also dance. And then maybe with the caterer dancing, that will boost us up to gold. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I guess I could throw in a coffee or a tea maker real quick. Okay, so they all dance and it went up a little bit, but that's it. So I'm going to have to throw in, I'm going to have to go ahead and just buy a coffee and a tea maker for this place. Which is fine. I've got plenty of money, but good Lord. Okay, let's see here. This is pretty. We have that in blue, right? Kind of a blue, teal. What else have we got? We got this thing. Oh, this is nice. We got this color here. Let's do that. Kind of matches the tile a little bit. And then I'm going to see if I can get John here to make us. What do I need to do? Can I not just make coffee? You can't pour a drink until you've brewed a full pot of water. For goodness sakes. Okay, let's boil the kettle. Stop dancing, dude. I'm almost out of time. Is it? In fact, am I out of time? I got 1 hour and 3 minutes left. Let's see if you can make a pot of coffee in 1 hour and 3 minutes. All I have to do is make it. Oh my goodness. How long is this thing going to take to heat up, I wonder? I didn't know that's how it worked. I've used these for decorative, but I don't make coffee and tea a lot in the game. So I do in real life. I'm drinking some tea actually right now. But here we go. Let's make some tea. Here we go. Let's make calming chamomiles. I need to calm down. This thing's got me worked up. So we're going to make some tea. Right? Are you making it? Brew that tea. Come on. I'm almost there. This better work. Did it work? I made some tea. Did that not count? I just made tea. Are you telling me that didn't? Oh, it did count. Okay, yay! And we made it. We made it to gold. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Party's almost over, thank God. And we made it. We made it to our goal, which I really am surprised. I was just afraid we were not going to make that. Woo, but we did. All right. I think this went pretty well. Not bad. I mean, you know, for a nice sort of little setup. And even if it wasn't a funeral, this doesn't look too bad for kind of a dinner party, I guess. I'm still calling it a potluck room for a funeral. That's what I'm still calling it. But maybe when they make more friends and know more people, we can have a potluck. That's going to be my hope. Is that somehow I will still have this potluck coming up. But we did it. We did it. So let's see here. Let me go over here. We got a fancy coffee maker and pot rack in the household inventory. So there you go. Maybe we'll put that to use now as we go ahead. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh man, I wanted to do it with people around too. Is anyone still around? Where is he? No, don't tell me. When did he go to sleep? Okay, let me teleport him back over here. Okay. Well, he's leaving. He's gone. I was going to do something. This is not how I envisioned it. This is not how I envisioned it. I kind of forgot. This is not how I envisioned it. But I wanted them to get proposed, to get married. So I was going to have him like propose at the end of it. And I was so worked up trying to get some like, you know, I was so worked up trying to get a gold medal that I forgot. So, well, you know what? This is the sim, so I'm just going to have him propose right here in the middle of this mess with him scared to death of the thunderstorm. This other guy in his underwear. Where is he going? Let's give him a minute. We're going to give him a minute to get back here. That's what we're going to do. Going to give him a minute to get back here. Hopefully, it won't take very long. Here he comes. Okay. Where is he? There. Is that him running over here? Okay. So this is it. He's going to propose to the love of his life. It's supposed to be a lot more meaningful with our friends and family around, but whatever. Okay, so here he goes. He's like, see, I love you so much. Let me just go ahead and grab a few shots here. Do. Yay. Awesome, awesome. That's nice. There we go. Such a romantic scene. Grab a picture there with the heart in it. Oh, that's lovely. Do. Okay, he's like, yes, of course I will marry you. They are the perfect couple. And there we go. Hooray. Let's grab a picture there of that. I think, who's he talking to? I guess this guy, okay. Okay, so that's it. That's the party. They're going to need to go to bed at some point. There's our cat. At least our cat was here. And our dog was here. That's cute. Look at the sweet little thing. Look how sweet he is. So they were both here. That's what counts. Family. Family was here for the big moment. I might grab a picture of the room itself. Let me get in here. Maybe I'll wait for a little bit. Grab it at the end. Well, maybe like this. That's not bad. Grab a picture like that. Okay, so now let's take a look at this house and let's finish expanding it out. Let's spend our money here. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go ahead and go out to the Manage World screen. I'm going to save this real quick. And then I'm going to go out to the Manage World screen. And I'm going to do it from there so that it'll be a brighter, look to it. Because if we go to Manage Worlds, then we won't have any of the weather effects kind of throwing off the brightness. In build mode, go over here, go through this. Here we go. And then we'll go back in and we'll have the grand finale where he is going to move up to the next level of home ownership. Now, there we go. That's much brighter. One thing I do want to do is I want to go ahead and just bring this whole thing out like this, right? Do. I think, let's move this window here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in a sliding glass door here. I'm going to take out this table and chairs and rug. I have never really liked it. We're going to replace it with something else, I think. Put that there. Go ahead and kind of keep this art. Keep that light fixture. What I really wanted to do from the start was the round oriental table. I just thought it was too big for that space. It should not be too big now. There should be plenty of room here to fit that in. Here we go, right here. Go with that particular setup. Now let's find some chairs. These are really nice. We might use these. I wouldn't mind using something kind of expensive, to be quite honest, because we do need to burn through some cash in order to get up to $200,000 of value. We could do that. That's not too bad, and it does kind of have that feel. There we go. We'll change the color of that rug into something a little more, well, maybe like that with the green. Go with the green there. Not too bad. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of all this, which is too bad because I'm gaining that money back. Let's see. Well, this stuff went to household inventory. So did I not gain the money back? Huh. That's a lot of stuff in his inventory. Let's go ahead and let's sell those. And we'll sell, I don't know about that pot rack. I think I'm going to sell that too. And then we got this coffee pot. I want to sell that too. And let's sell these chairs. Get them out of the way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and expand this kitchen. In some fashion. Let's see here. I think I will move this stuff over here. Now I'm a little bit of a quandary. Let me look at this for a moment. Because now what I'm thinking is, why don't we put that there and there? And we'll use this as kind of a breakfast room. And we'll go ahead and make this area over here kind of a formal dining room. And we'll go ahead and leave the bar seating there, but we'll put in another cabinet on this side. We really need to put in a dishwasher as well. And we'll put in some windows down here. And I think we'll take these windows out and use these. Across like that. And then we'll go ahead and grab some window boxes here as well. Whoops. And we're not burning through money that fast. We're going to need to start spending some more dough here. I'm going to do a couple of these awnings. Where did that awning go to? I don't know, right there. We're going to need to fix the roof here as well. Hmm. I'm going to maybe pull that out for now. I don't entirely love it looking like that, but I do want to kind of fill in the space here, make it look a little more normal. Now we can grab these sort of roofs here. Do. There we go. Okay, that's not so bad. And then we can go over here. We'll drag this roof down like so. We'll put this overhang here. I get in just the right spot. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that at least. Now, let's drop back down in here to our house. Let's move the fridge here. Let's put the dog and cat's dish right over here. In fact, I'm going to replace that with an automatic feeder. Yes, it costs more money. That's one good reason to replace it. And then I don't have to deal with it as often. I do like the other dish because it comes in orange and these do not. But we'll go ahead and grab a red one here. Kind of put it right there for feeding our pets. Do. Actually, you know, one thing I think I might do is move these around. Or maybe even, let's see. Oh, I know why that was there. Hold on. This goes here. Okay, this goes above this refrigerator. This goes here, here, here. It's kind of weird. Why are these off? Oh, I get it. This should go there. That should be deleted. That goes there. Okay, there we go. Now we've got it set. So we've got a nice little dining area over here for like breakfast. We're going to go ahead and let's extend this wall. And this one. And in fact, I might close that off and just put an archway there. Give it more of an architectural feel. Like that. I don't know, you can see an awful lot of the kitchen that way. I don't necessarily want to see the garbage. Again, this is the dining room. This supposed to be our formal dining room. Let's go ahead and we'll just use this for now. And later, if something else strikes me, then hey, we'll change it. Do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put in 2 of these crystal tables, maybe. Thought about having them both start making jewelry, but I'm not set on that idea. Actually, too, I need to do an opening to the outside. Some sort of like way of getting outside from the main house. Let's put that there. Let's grab this doorway. Let's put it here. And the only bad thing is doing this in this fashion. Well, this office doesn't become nearly as private because you do have to kind of pass through the office to get out here. So eventually I'm going to want to change that. For now, I guess it's okay. think I'm going to move this poster in here for now. I may not keep it after all in the end, but for now we'll put it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and buy another one of these tables just in case. Again, I haven't decided on that, but hey, maybe. I do feel like I'm going to end up needing, you know, something for the other sim to do when this is all over, because the bills are going to be crazy. The bills on $1 million house are going to be absolutely outrageous. And in fact, thinking of that, I do have this great idea on how to handle some of the bills. I think I'm going to cover the roof with solar panels, obviously, right? If I cover the roof with solar panels, I think that's going to net us, you know, some money back. So that seems like a good idea to do that, right? Right. Let's see if any of this art might work here in this blank spot. I guess we could put some plants there. Let me look at plants. Let's see here. Is that an outdoor plant? Is that why it's dead right now? I don't know. I think maybe I just have some selections here. There we go. So let's maybe put a little plant in here, soften the place up a bit. I gotta be careful. I can't intersect those, you know, units very much. If I put it there, might need to go ahead and slide that down. Let me see here. I can maybe put some more plants out there. We'll see here in a minute what I end up needing. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and put our formal dining room in here. We're going to move these particular items to this wall. I'm going to try sorting this stuff. I think I can sort it by mid-century. I'm going to do some more mid-century look here. Yeah. Mid-century, and then we'll also do some contemporary thrown in there. Maybe some Cosmolux. See what that gives us to work with dining room tables and dining room chairs. There's this. This is a great one. I don't like it because it only seats 6 people, and I like to seat 8. But it's an option. I don't actually. Is this the only 8-seater we've got? Yeah. Okay. So we could do this and then just overlap it like we did, you know, outside in our party room. And I actually think that looks okay. I don't actually have a problem with that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go with that. I'm also going to go here and look at some chairs. Something like this, I think. Maybe with this orange seat. Yeah. Let's go with orange for now. Let's take a look at our artwork options. Not really sure. Maybe this stuff would be good. Let's put that there. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. We're going to change the style of each of these over here to try to complement. I don't know that I can complement it, but we're going to try. Maybe we'll just do that and then that. Now, what we really could use is a whole bunch of lighting. Let's see here. The mid-century lighting options, I don't think we have to go with mid-century. I do want to look at the chandeliers real quick because I was wanting to put this in here. And we are going to go with that. That looks really great. And real quick, while I have all those designations on, let's look at storage here. Something maybe like this. I don't know if this is going to come in the right colors, though. I like that, but I don't like the fact that it's black and red. Otherwise, it's great. It's exactly what I'm looking for. It comes in black and white. That color's not bad. White and yellow. Pure white. I'm going to look here and see what else we've got to work with. We have, this is not bad. That's, we might do that. Let's do that. This actually looks pretty good. And it kind of matches the table there. Let's do with that blue. And let's check out our rug options for this space. I want something pretty bright, pretty vibrant. Something that will really stand out. Now we've got this stuff, of course. Something like that, maybe. That's actually not too bad. I kind of like that. I kind of dig that. It's got a real kind of, I don't know, funky sort of mid-50s, mid-century sort of flavor to it. So we're going to go with that. We are. We're going to make this, I want this house to be really unique and really kind of unusual. So let's go with that. And with the $1 million house, we're going to have to put so much stuff in it that I just feel like I don't want to use the same things over and over and over. Let's take that out, and then we will put in some of this. Art lighting. I really would love to find a great, maybe this isn't too bad. I want something kind of speaks to a sort of mid-century vibe there. That's okay. That's pretty good. And then let's see, do we have any sort of decorations to go here on the surface? Again, I'm going to filter this real quick by contemporary, Cosmolux, and mid-century. We've got this. This is great. I love this piece. I use it a lot. I think we'll go ahead and see if we can use it here. Will it work here? Yeah, that's fine. That looks really, really good. I'm going to leave that there. We could put something in the middle of the table as well. I would like to anyway. What do these lights come in? White, gold. Let's change it to gold. Let's change it to white. Change it back to white. Yeah. Let's leave it at white, and then something in the middle of the table. What kind of plants do they have as mid-century modern? We've got this thing, this sort of stuff. That definitely does look like mid-century. Let's see here, something like that. Do. Maybe this, maybe. For this corner. I want something for the center of the table, but I don't know. I'm going to have to find something really... Maybe that. That's not too bad. That's not nearly as big as I thought it was going to be when I grabbed it there. And I just want something small in the center. Let's see what colors it comes in. I really like that. I think we're going to go with that. Yeah, we're going to go with that there. So all in all, not bad. I think that has kind of come along pretty well. I would love to put some columns in here, and I guess we could. We could put some columns in there. Of course, you know, they just don't show up when you're in live mode. They disappear. So I'm not entirely certain I want to do that. One thing we might try, though, we could try it. Let's turn this stuff off. I still have so much money to spend, but I do have an idea here. I think when we get done with this formal dining room and we add some clutter to the kitchen, kind of decorating there, we'll just expand the pool. That'll probably get us to where we want to be. Now, a column for this space. What will we do? What will we do? Let's see here. I want something really pretty white. Something that matches the walls and the white in the rug and stuff pretty well. And that's always tough, you know. We've got this. I mean, it's not bad, but it strikes me as a little more sci-fi than mid-century modern. It does fit color-wise. So it's a contender. It definitely is a contender. We also could just bring this out and not do a column there, I guess. Something like that. Let me see what this looks like. Let's do that. And you know what I'm going to put there? Gosh, I think I'm still going to want a column, but we've got some screens that are kind of mid-century modern looking. Let's find one of those real quick, and then that will give us an idea, maybe, you know, of what we could do. In fact, I'm going to just put screen in here. I hope that comes up. And it didn't come up, but I can't remember what they're called. Let me see. I do believe... I don't know if they're called panels. They're going to be in here somewhere. We're going to look real quick. This, but I think there's some other ones. Let's go ahead and grab that though. That will work. I could have sworn there was something a little bit more decidedly mid-century modern, but it could be that maybe just one of these swatches is. Yeah, something like that. That's it. That's what I was looking for, was right there. So let's put that in. And go ahead and take the walls out. I hope this comes in a white. I don't think it does. Once again, it just kind of doesn't really look white, but maybe we can use this. Maybe that will be close enough. I do think that that might be close enough. I do. Something like that. And it's got such a great little kind of quirky mid-century look to it there with that design. I love that. I do love that piece. It's very, very cool. So let's do that. And we either can do it next to each other or maybe with a little bit of a break. Yeah, I don't want to use 3 of them, I don't think. Let's just use those 2. And that should do it for our formal dining room. Now let's go in here into the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and just to burn some money, we're going to throw some more lighting under these cabinets. Now I use these a lot as under counter lighting. Of course, as you can see from here, the cabinets themselves kind of have the appearance of built-in under cabinet lighting, but we're going to add these to just really amplify that. Let's fix this window here real quick. I think we'll do it like that. Do. Okay, that takes care of some under counter lighting here in the kitchen. I guess we could do even more. We could kind of just line one up under every cabinet. I mean, we do have plenty of money to spend on this. And we're going to need a light fixture here in the middle of the kitchen. I actually don't know what to use here in the middle of the kitchen, though. Let's take a look and see what we have. I want something kind of modern, but not too pendant-like. I got, you know, the one thing I just went past. Either this is cool, can do that, or this. And I think we're going to do this. Kind of matches the dining room lights a little bit. Put one there. And put one down here. Let's put in a dishwasher. They haven't had a dishwasher in all this time. I don't know why I didn't put a dishwasher in before when I was increasing the value of these particular places, but I didn't. Throw in a little compact dishwasher there. It looks kind of modern and sleek like our cabinetry. Now, let's put in a couple of different sort of devices here. Maybe we could do a microwave in red. I don't really like it blocking the window though. And I don't really like for them to use a microwave because they always hate it. They always hate the food from the microwave. And I'm like, okay, well, then let's just stop using the microwave if you just really don't like it. It's going to make you pull a face every single time. Let's grab one of these little hot pots, you know, here, pressure cooker in red. And accessories for the kitchen always seem to be really expensive, so this would be a great time to put some of those in. And in fact, I might even go ahead and just sort this stuff real quick by an old kit. This old kit called Cool Kitchen, something like that, right? Cool Kitchen, was it? And it wasn't a kit. I mean, like stuff pack. Stuff pack it was. And then we can just grab a few of these things. Throw them up there. What else have we got to use here? Maybe these. These will be cool. Grab that real quick, and then I think that's about it. I guess we could put this in here. I don't know, it's kind of big though, and I think it's going to interfere with both the refrigerator and the stove. So let's not do that. We will go ahead and look for the expensive wall-based knives. Or maybe this. No, there is a wall-based one that's kind of like something like a reward. No, it's in here somewhere. Hopefully I'll just come across it. Might use that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I use it all the time. These things I use all the time. I need to make a list. You know, I just need to make a list of them that says all their names. Since I can't seem to find it here, and I know it can't be too far up, because it's kind of expensive. And I think I'm looking in the right spot. I think so. But it is wall mounted. Was it? Let's see here. Let's just try looking for knives. There we go. There it is. That's it. Magnetic knife rack. Okay, so we've got it. Well, at least we got it. Should have just searched Lightwave for it to begin with. Put that there. Kind of make it look like they're one unit. There we go. And we'll grab a few more decorative items here. Let's look and see. Put that there. And we'll grab some of these pottle peppers. I use these a lot. Oh my gosh. I use them so much for decorating. They just have kind of a really, I think they have a really cool look. I'm gonna make one of them smaller, like that, and then whoops. And then maybe move it over a little bit. Yeah, like that. Put that there, and we'll, oh, let's grab some of these. These are very cool. And anything else? I don't know. That might be enough. I'm going to use this someplace else, so let me pull that out real quick. And I think I can safely stop there for now. Now, I might come up with some more stuff later. In fact, let me see here. Let's grab that. And do. I think that'll do it for now. Let's leave it there. Maybe that's kind of cute. Could that work somewhere? I don't think there's really room for it. Okay, let's not use that. There's not really room for it. I am going to move this into the kind of family room in here. Kind of put it right there. I don't think there's room on the desk for this. Oh, but look, we can put it there. Let's put it there. And in fact, let's put another one of those. Grab another one. One over here on this desk. Kind of fix our honeycomb wine rack there, like so. I really want to try fixing that. There we are. Okay, like so. We could use some sort of art or something on this wall. I guess we could put a TV there. Since it's kind of the breakfast room, let's put this new TV over here. And got a place for the pets to eat. So a little bit off over here. going to grab some of these shelves. We got some shelves that kind of match the cabinetry. Ah, right here, we'll throw a few of those in. I think. I don't know. Let me see if we've got something. What colors do they come in? I don't know if I love that color. I'd rather it was yellow. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's go with that. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of don't love them. I thought I did. In my head I did. But now that they're here, it's not really what I'm looking for. They stick out almost too much. Could do something like that, maybe. Trying to get it lined up just right here, and I'm not having a whole lot of luck. We're going to have a little bit. Here we go. Come on. Like that. Let's go with that. And then in order to dress that up a little bit more, we will go ahead and I don't know what. Let me take a look here. Let's look at decorations, all of the decorations, and filter the items by Snowy Escape. I think we can put something like that on there and maybe a few other little knickknacks. Put that there maybe to help hide part of that wall. Or cover part of that wall. Oh, that won't work. It's too bad. If I can make that smaller, I think that'd be really cute up there on the shelf. But I always forget it leaves the water, you know, the same size, so it looks wonky. So we won't do that. I'm going to need to fix that little stutter there with the tool mod, but that's for another time. And then let's look here. Grab this golden cat, put him up here. Do. That's not too bad. Nice little selection of stuff there. We can always put more on in the future. But for now, I do think it looks pretty good. Not too bad at all. It's a nice little breakfast room. So we've got a formal dining, a larger kitchen, and a breakfast room now. Much larger office in here as well. I can fit some more stuff in there if need be. You know, as far as spending money goes. In fact, I think I will actually put in a chair. Let's go ahead and put like one of these chairs in here. And we'll put a little table down there by him. Let's see. Maybe something even a little bit smaller than that. Something like this. Yeah. And a nice lamp on here to complement it. Maybe this. That's not too bad. Pull that out. Then, in order to continue to boost up the amount of money we need to spend, we're going to go ahead and make the pool quite a bit larger, which has always been on the radar. I might actually want to make a design out of this at some point. I don't know about doing that today, per se, but maybe, and maybe building a raised sort of deck area for loungers, stuff like that. In fact, let's go ahead and let's leave a pretty large space there to walk. About 5 tiles. Let's bring this across here. Let's raise that up like that. And then we're going to build another level on here. And let's grab a diving board. Here we are. I don't usually put in diving boards, but I think this time I will. Be kind of fun. I haven't had one in a long time. I kind of prefer the old-fashioned, you know, sort of diving board versus this sort of just diving, you know, platform. I don't know what's doing that. Where did it go? I don't know. Where did I lose it? Let's try that again. Why is it doing that? We'll do it there. What? Stop. Okay, let me take a look at the. Hold on. Let me just stop that. Let me instead. Let's try doing this. Like so. Will that give us a flat surface that we can put that on? I hope. Okay, so that makes that a little more defined. And let's bring this here. Try wrapping this platform with sort of a terracotta look. Now, let's try again. Let's try our diving board and see if it'll work. Ah, that's a little bit better. Okay. Well, no, wait, it's still not doing it, is it? What is wrong with this thing? Why is it doing that? It's supposed to snap. See, it snaps on this side. Snaps along there. Snaps along there. And then it doesn't want to snap on this side. Okay, so if I take that out, it still won't snap. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's working. It's weird. It's really strange, but it's in. No, see, it's not. That's not going to work. It can't work. I don't think it'll work like that. Does that mean it's reading it as being on the second floor? Oh, God bless me. I'm going to leave it there for now. I am going to leave it there. I will obviously have to go through and play test it and see what is wrong with it. I am at a loss because then we go down to the first floor and it's not there. It's on the second floor. But so weird. And yet it works over here. I guess I don't really want it over there, but I guess we can put it over there. What can I say? I guess we can go ahead and put it right over there. Eventually I'm going to make this wider, that area. So I suppose we could go ahead and do it now. And then that would give more space to walk over here and here instead of going this way, I guess. I don't know. So that it'll maybe look like it's supposed to be that way. Okay, we'll do that. Like that. And I'm not even really in love with those terracotta tiles. Those might go as well. We'll see. Okay, so let's grab some pool furniture. Should we make the pool bigger? Maybe. Let's go ahead and put in a little bit more pool and we'll see. I don't... Maybe like make a long lap pool over here. Like that. I need to save enough room to do another line of these buildings on this side, but I think that will work. And let's go ahead and put some tile into this pool. That'll also burn up some money. We're actually almost down. We're down to like 5,000, so we're very, very close. My sim will be able to comfortably move up to the next level of this sort of quest. Let's see here. We need some pool tile. Let's see what we've got. Got this. I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go with that for now. I might build like a pattern out of it later, because you can use Control F to create different patterns out of it. And I just might do that. We're also going to have wall tile that matches pretty well. There we go. It gives us a lovely look, very rich. Very, very kind of rich look to it. Let me look and see if I can find... Is it here? I don't think it is. The mosaic, you know, that goes with that. Does that float? Oh, I didn't know that floated. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of those out there too. I don't think I've ever realized those float. It's the first time I've kind of realized that floats. It's weird. Okay. I mean, I assume it floats. It's floating, right? It didn't sink to the bottom. So let's put a few of these out here. Kind of just randomly. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button. Darn it. Okay, this will take just a second. We'll get back to where we were. Do. Okay, here we go. There we are. Those will be pretty. I kind of like that. I like that in there. I think, let me take a look at this. Let me go down here and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I really can't make this much longer. I was kind of thinking I might like it a little bit longer for a lap pool, but I don't think we can really go much longer. So we'll leave it. Let's look for everything from the courtyard kit. Which, by the way, the courtyard kit was one of the best kits they did. It really is still one of my favorites. Courtyard Oasis, it is called. So I'm going to drop down here. Let's see here. It's a really, really, really beautiful kit. Is that lined up properly? I don't think so. Now I think it is. 3.5, 3.5. Okay. Okay, yeah, now I think it is. And we can change the color on that if we wanted to. That light blue, dark. I'm going to leave it as dark blue, though. We are running down on funds, so we don't really need to put in a whole lot more stuff here. I'm going to put in a few more little decorative objects. This might be really nice to use outside. I think I will. I don't have a lot of money. I think I'll drop a couple of these things out here. For pool furniture. Do a nice dark blue on the coverings. Just a little bit closer. I think this outside area will probably end up using up a lot of money. But really, at this point, we're still only to $200,000, and I want to try to get to $1 million for the value of this particular home. That's a long ways to go. Put some bamboo out there. Eventually, we'll probably put a rug out here, maybe put some walls out here, something like that. But for now, I feel like we are kind of getting there. Let's go ahead and lift that up. And we will snap a quick shot of that. Let's see. Let's go back into build mode. Or I mean into world mode. We'll grab our sims. We'll see if we made our goal. If we have hit the next level of home value on our march up to $1 million. Hopefully so. I think so. Fingers crossed. I think so. Do. Ah, there we are. Now it is raining. Let me take a look here. Where is he? Let's see. Did we make it? What? Did we not make it? Let me take a look here. Where are we that far short? Oh shoot, we are short. Okay, so we didn't make it. I thought we would. I thought we had 200,000 worth. Oh my gosh. We only have $459 left and we still didn't make it. How did we not make it? I think it says we have 193,000. So we need 7. Is it right? 7,000 worth. I can't hardly read it, to be honest, on my screen. This type here is so small that I actually really can't read it. But seriously, I think it says that's 193,000. So let me take a look here. He's got a ton of stuff. Now I can sell a bunch of stuff real quick out of his inventory. Let's see what he's got here. He has, yeah, emeralds. Let's sell those. Let's see if we can build up a couple of $1,000s here. And I guess go and add some more stuff real quick. I could have sworn that we were ready to go. I could have sworn we had enough money. We're going to need to sell quite a bit. Sell the citrine. Where he works, he can collect like a ton of this stuff, so it doesn't matter. He got all of this from like, I don't know, 2 days of work, Tuesday and Wednesday. So at the end of the day, selling it is not going to hurt us at all. He uses this, of course, to make jewelry, because then our raw materials are free. And then we just have to pay for basically the design cost. Am I getting close? Well, I'm up to 4,500. $5,600. Oh, 2,000 for all that jet. Okay, so that gives us 7,800. And if I'm reading that correctly, which I'm not certain I am, but I think it says 193,384, right? Right. So that should give us enough money to go out here. I don't know, add some landscaping maybe real quick, maybe put in some more furniture, some loungers and stuff. I don't want to go back to the world map because I want to get this done and finished. So let's just grab some loungers here. And I bet they're not with, probably not with this stuff. They're probably with furniture. Let me see here, outdoor furniture. There we go. What's the most expensive one we have? We have $200 for the minimalist lounger. Oh, here's this one. This one's $445, so we'll probably go with that. That is not my favorite lounger. I actually like the minimalist probably better. But at $445, we're going to burn some of that money. And actually, I do like that. I like that with just a plain look there. That's fine. Let's go ahead and put these loungers here. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's enough. And then we'll put a few tables in between. Use these fancy. Actually, I do really like this. And I was thinking of using that table, but I think instead we'll use this one with the plants in it. That's always so nice looking. I love those tables like that. So let's put those in there. And we have about $5,500 still to spend. So let's outline. How much is this stuff? $20. That's not going to get us very far. Do we have any expensive trees or anything I could use? I bet we do. Let's see here. We've got that. That's not very expensive. Let me look down here. We've got this. That is $270. $190. Got these cypress trees, which are really pretty. Let's do maybe some cypress here at the front. Kind of mimics what's, here on the circle. But we can make it a little bit smaller so that it's closer to the circle height. And then we'll kind of put them here as sort of screening, of course, from the road. There we go. And we'll do it here on the other side. Some of this I might end up moving ultimately. Some of that cypress. And in fact, I don't think I want to put any over here because I think I'm going to put in a garage and a drive over here. And maybe even here. I might scoot the whole lot back a little bit. Okay. So, yeah. I'm not going to put any in there. We could put in some more of this. Some more flower boxes. It's going to give us a good look over there. We'll grab some more these awnings. And where are we down to? 3,100. We could go ahead and take some of these high hedges, and let's outline our building back here. Oops. Oh, and you know what? Because we're going to have this as a doorway now, let's go ahead and put a sort of patio here for the moment. Like I said, eventually I think we'll have a garage, and we might do a breezeway. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so $2,000 more. We could do some outdoor lighting maybe out here. Some more outdoor lighting. Let's grab a few of these floating candles here. Put them on these tabletops. Let's see if we can find a rug for underneath our kind of outdoor furniture here. Our fancy outdoor furniture. Could do something kind of like that. That's not too bad. Let's change the color maybe a little bit. That's an awful lot of color there. Well, I do like that rug. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it like that for now. I don't know if I'm going to leave it like that forever, but for now, we'll leave it alone. Guess we could go ahead and let's grab a couple more pull ladders, which aren't needed, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get those. Like that. Oh, there's how, now it's working. If I come at it from this direction, then it doesn't go up to the second floor. So, okay, that's something to keep in mind if I decide I want to move that. I can move it over here, and it won't float. Okay, so that was a trouble earlier. It was floating up to the second floor, but obviously there is an option there to keep that from happening. So, go ahead and put in some more of these hedges along here. I guess I could have just went in and bought an expensive piece of art too. Maybe I should have done that. Okay, so we're down to $700 now. Did we do it? Let's see here. I hope so. Well, you know what? Let's spend a little bit more. Why risk it? I don't want to come back in here if I can help it. Let's go ahead and we'll spend a little bit more here. I'm going to move this out here. I'll move this in like that. How much are those? 135. And let's put some along here, because eventually those pieces are going to match up. There, now I've spent almost everything they have, right? They're down to $168. So we're doing, that ought to do it. That ought to do it. I hope so. It better. Did we make it? What is wrong with this thing? It didn't change. Wait a minute, did it? No, it didn't. Wait. Yeah, it says that maybe let me turn this down. Let me go like that. Let me pull it back up. It says I'm over 200,000 there. Have a home worth $200,000. How much is this home worth? Let me go back in here and check it again. I swear to God, if it's broken. Okay, it says lot value is 180. That can't be right. It doesn't even say 180 though. I think it does say 200,000. Because yeah, with the price of the lot, the house is 180 and the furnishings and stuff, but the lot's another like 50,000 or something. So we are over 200,000. So why is it not going ahead and doing that? Well, that's really weird. It should go ahead and advance us because we are over 200,000 now. So I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's broken, and I don't know what the next goal is. I don't have any idea what the next goal is. It says here 2 of 4. So there's only maybe 4 levels. But that's weird. How am I supposed to get past that? I don't know. Let me try going to the world map and then coming back and seeing if that does the trick. I don't remember last time when we moved up to the second level that we're on now that it required anything special. It just automatically moved. So that's telling me that maybe it's broke. Naturally. Naturally. I've never done any of these goals or any of these aspirations or whatever the hell this thing is called. I've never done any of that stuff. And so, of course, the first time I go to do it, I pick the broken one that is not going to work for us. But we'll see. I'm going to try again. We'll go back in here and see. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. You know, all right. That'll teach me to do it. I can't remember. What are those things called? We'll look here in a second. I think it's the aspiration, lifetime aspiration. I've never focused on that. I've never cared. Let's see here. Yeah, nope, still not registering the amount. So I don't know. Purchase a home and objects worth at least 200,000. Keep in mind that property value counts towards this as well. So it should be fine. We should be well over that amount. And we're not. Okay, well, that's it then. I guess I can't say anything else there. I guess I can try at some point once I get some more money, once it goes back to work and make some more jewelry. Then I will just try putting $200,000 worth of stuff on the lot and see if that does it. Maybe that will boost us up. I don't know. For now, what I know, though, is that it is time for me to go. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify so we can see if we ever do get this house up to the next level of our lifetime aspiration thing here. We will be doing another stream, hopefully tomorrow, on Monday, hopefully. And we'll see if we can't get him there. But yes, in the meantime, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And as always, thank you for watching.